How do we walk in victory? We let the grace of the Lord lead. Viewers, I want you to understand the importance of the grace. I want you to understand the importance of the grace. Wherever you are watching from, I want you today to sit down a minute from now so that you can understand the importance of grace. Grace is the unmerited favor of God, something that me and you do not deserve. When we say, how do we walk in victory? We all know and we can agree today that we are all looking for the victory in life. Somewhere in the aspects of life, you are looking for victory. You are looking for victory in your marriage. You are looking for victory in your business. You are looking for victory in your finances. You are also looking for victory in your health. You are also looking for victory in your well-being. I understand that every one of us today is looking for victory. The question, which is a big question that we should ask ourselves, how do we walk in victory? We let the grace of the Lord lead. When you respond by saying, let the grace of the Lord lead, you are being submissive to God. You are actually showing an individual, and also you are telling God that I am nothing without your grace. I am nothing without your presence. I am nothing without your solution. That means in whatever that you are looking for, in the victory that you are hunting for, if you surrender to the grace of the Lord, this allows you to be victorious. In other words, you are victorious in grace. You are victorious by grace. You are victorious in grace. This calls us to submit, and we fully function under God's grace. I am who I am today by the grace of the Lord. And I shall be whom I shall be tomorrow by the grace of the Lord. You are who you are today by the grace of the Lord. And you shall be whom you shall be by the grace of the Lord. This is a key point that we need to acknowledge on our daily basis. Viewers, I invite you to let grace lead. Yes, me and you should let the grace of the Lord lead. Our daily activities, everything that we do in this life requires us to submit to God's grace. By the grace of the Lord, you shall be healed. By the grace of the Lord, you shall be promoted. By the grace of the Lord, you shall be delivered. By the grace of the Lord, you shall be who you shall be. Viewers, let's surrender to the grace. Let grace lead. In other words, you are telling God that I am nothing. There's nothing that I can do, but I let your grace lead. To my breakthrough, I let your grace lead. To my deliverance, I let your grace lead. To my freedom, I let grace lead. To my liberty, I let grace lead. A person who says let grace lead on their daily basis is showing how much they need God. It's a statement that is submissive. You are submitting to the grace of the Lord. You are showing how much you need the grace of the Lord. Therefore, this is a call for me and you to let the grace of the Lord lead. May the grace of the Lord lead you on your daily life. Until we meet again next time, I leave you in the presence of the Lord, expecting to meet you again in the presence of the Lord. Viewers, I leave you in the presence of the grace, expecting to meet you again in the presence of the grace. Let me repeat again. Viewers, I leave you in the presence of the grace of the Lord. I'm expecting to meet you again in the presence of the grace of the Lord. When we meet, we shall surely rejoice. When we meet, we shall surely say, the grace of the Lord has led us from this point to this point, from this point to this point. Shalom.